Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive to keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Returner decides to field it. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So Notre Dame's offense trots out there to open this game. Well, the energy of this building, Chris, is just going to pick up as the Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, le bon temps roulé. Let the good times roll.
And really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl right here in New Orleans. I think a lot of people have associated this bowl game with the SEC. But as we've seen since the start of the playoff, teams like Washington, Ohio State, Clemson, among others, have made this trip down here to the Bayou. Boy, after all the build-up and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They always seem to have a difference-maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. They bring the heat and get him behind the line.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Back to throw. It's Hill. And he pulls in the catch. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the LSU Tigers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individuals.
And look, he's going to take a shot right away. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Second down play coming up.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to...
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Across the 40. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll feed the back again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player. But
he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Love the aggressive nature here by this defense on this 4th down. The offense is going for it, and instead of sitting back, they decide to attack that offensive front. They get after him with a lot of bodies, and they're able to come up with that sack.
Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's got it. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday at our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Hill. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Just ran away from the defense. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on on Saturdays and Sundays, Kirk.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And it's picked.
First down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And he lofts it toward the sideline. He grabs it inside the 20. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains with that incompletion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And they'll loft this one deep to the left side. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, LSU.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. 1st down and 10. He'll hand it off. Powers through. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a big gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup.
Touchdown, Irish. This offense is still clicking. First down here for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, I don't blame him at all for taking advantage of this matchup. Put that receiver out on the left. If he gets the matchup you like, take a shot downfield on the post and hit it for a big touchdown.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And the point after gets them within a touchdown. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He's going to take off. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. There's the second down play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
They'll stop him on a small gain here. Tried to run for it in the third and long. He came up well short. Here's a serious gamble, folks. Coach going for it, backed up near his own end zone. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's picked for a third time tonight. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Catch is made way down inside the 30. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Looking to throw yet again. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it in. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Trying to run it in, the defense stops him close to the goal line, but not in.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Receiver in motion now. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. This fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Ball handed off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
We've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Hit as he released it. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Extending the play now. Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Makes a quick catch. Tackle, but 1st down. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it.
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. He'll be taken down, but they'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He lets it go on the move. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. The clock is stopped. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, LSU, to claim the lead here in the final minute.
Chris, we've watched this offense all year make plays and come up with drives like this to give their team a chance to win football games. And now we are the biggest stage of the year, and they come up with one more touchdown to give them the lead here.
PAT up and good to the... Here in the final quarter. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up and preserve this lead. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play too passive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Tuggle. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Back to pass. It's Hill. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver. And the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball's coming to allow him to knock it away.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
The linebacker shifting around now. And the quarterback will take a knee. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Herb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.